Hole 1 at Postoak is a par 4, 550 feet, straight off the tee and then down to the left to an elevated pin. Hole 2, par 4, 439 feet. This one takes a forehand shot to a first landing zone and then a second forehand up to the basket. Hole 3 is a par 4, 787 feet. First shot, you want to throw dead straight to the first landing zone. Second shot, go backhand turnover, try to get to the circle. Hole 4 is a par 3, 394 feet. This one you can go big hyzer over the trees or a backhand or forehand right at the basket. Hole 5 is a par 4, 441 feet. The first shot you want to throw either through the right gap or the left gap to get to the first landing zone, and then throw a soft backhand or forehand upshot up to the basket. Hole 6 is a par 3, 264 feet. You can either throw a forehand or backhand on this one. Both of them will get you close to the basket for a birdie. Hole 7 is a par 5, 875 feet. The first drive, you throw up and a little to the left to a landing zone. Second shot is a forehand down to the bottom of the hill. Third shot is a backhand or forehand up to the basket. Hole 8 is a par 3, 481 feet. This one has a lot of OB, and so you really got to make a decision off this tee whether to lay up short or go for it over the OB. Hole 9 is a par 3, 389 feet. The main play here is a forehand flex that gets a lot of fade toward the end of the flight to try and get up to the basket. Hole 10 is a par 3, 257 feet. There's a backhand hyzer flip with a putter or mid on this right side, and a forehand hyzer play on the left side. Hole 11 is a par 4, 513 feet. The best play is a fairway driver or distance driver straight with some turn, and then a forehand force over or sneaky backhand up to the basket. Hole 12 is a par 3, 314 feet. The play here is a super overstable fairway driver or distance driver on this right side and try and let it skip up to the basket. Hole 13 is a par 4, 478 feet. The play off the tee is a forehand or backhand out of the gap and inbounds over the road, and the second shot is a forehand or backhand into the very protected greens. Hole 14 is a par 4, 651 feet. The first shot is just cranking a distance driver way down as far as you can, and the second shot is a backhand hyzer skip or high above the trees into the protected green. Hole 15 is a par 3, 272 feet. The plays here are either a straight backhand fairway or a forehand hyzer distance driver or fairway. Hole 16 is a par 3, 360 feet. The plays here are a forehand low, forehand high, or a smooth backhand turnover. Hole 17 is a par 4, 651 feet. The play here is a forehand hyzer trying to get past this big tree on the right, and then a forehand or backhand into the green. Hole 18 is a par 3, 218 feet. You can either go for the island or lay up short with a forehand or backhand any way you want.